Hey guys, it's Milo back again with another video, and as you guys can see, I am at a different location in the woods. So sadly my last fort got completely destroyed. I'm pretty sure a bunch of hillbillies came in there and just sawed everything down and just completely collapsed everything. It was very sad, I gotta say, and I did find a more secretive location this time, so hopefully nobody comes around and destroys it. And also, those other people did steal my tools too, so I had to re-buy a bunch of tools. And you know, I'm 15, I don't really have a huge source of money, so it's a bummer, but hopefully nobody does that again. And today, I'm gonna start working on a new shelter. It's gonna be an A-frame, so it's gonna be a bit different than the last one because I had a lean-to last time. And this time, I am gonna make it a bit smaller because I felt like my last project was a little bit in over my head. So yeah, we're at a new location and I'm pretty excited to start building. So let's get started, guys. So as of now, I pretty much only have a fire pit and a big stump. It took me a really long time to cut out the stump just because I'm only using hand tools, and my main tool was a bow saw, and the bow saw wasn't really long enough to actually cut the whole thing. So I had to come in there with an axe. But also, I made this pretty cool tool out of a long piece of wood. I have a piece of slate right here, and it's a little bit like an axe. I'm probably not going to be using this just because I feel like the piece of slate will just chip, and I don't want that to happen. But I feel like this is a pretty cool thing, and I'm going to start working on a couple of smaller projects now. Near the fort, there's actually two really good fallen trees, so I'm about to harvest all of the branches from these trees. And you guys probably know by now, but I don't cut down live trees just because that's not really environmentally friendly, you know? I'm hearing gunshots again, guys. I really wonder what it is. Yeah, you can hear that, right? I mean, maybe it's just somebody in their own private land shooting off guns. I mean, I don't know. But it sounds pretty close. I finished gathering the wood from that tree behind me. There is two fallen trees in front of me that I still need to get to, but I just remembered that I'm going to be shaving the bark off of the wood that I'm going to make my fort out of, because bugs like to get under the bark and then eat the wood, and if there's no bark, then the bugs are going to have a harder time getting to it, so it's not going to crumble as quickly. And my tool that I'll be shaving the wood with hasn't come yet. It is running late on Amazon, but it should be here by tomorrow. So in the next episode, I think we're going to be finishing up the fort. But today, I'm just going to try and make a couple of smaller tools that will help me. Like, for instance, right now, I'm going to try and make a ladder. And that's going to help me get higher up on the fort to put leaves on it and all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna get started with that right now. I should really start wearing gloves because when I'm sawing, right when I get to the end of cutting, my saw slips and then my knuckle gets slammed into the wood, and actually most of my knuckles have cuts all over them. And I have the main frame done, so now I'm just going to start lashing on these cross sections, and we're basically going to have the ladder completed. It's just a very simple design. I feel like ladders aren't that complicated, they're just a couple of sticks perpendicular to each other. As you guys can see, I have completed the ladder. This took about an hour. I did not think it would take that long, but I wanted to make sure each knot was very secure. And I did a lashing knot, I did a square lashing. And I have noticed that square lashings are really good if you pull up and down on them. But if you try and move it side to side, it actually flexes a lot. So as you can see right now, the ladder is really jiggly, which isn't really a great thing, but I don't think I'm going to be doing anything too hard on it, so it shouldn't break. I'm about to test it on a tree, so let's see what happens. Oh no. Oh god. This thing is pretty sketchy. I feel like if I use nails, it might not be as wobbly, but you know, it's fine enough. I'm not going to be doing anything too big and serious on it, but I did feel like I was going to fall off at one point, which isn't really the best. So now that I have the ladder out of the way, I'm just going to trim up the extra tail ends, and then I'm probably going to start splitting some firewood and just organizing everything, because it is right now 6:10 and I'm gonna leave at like 7, so I have about 50 minutes to decide what I'm gonna do with the rest of the day. Okay, first try was a failure, and I already kinda messed up my splitting log. Finally. So I did remember that this is a Michigan axe. It's not meant for splitting. And I did miss, and I actually cracked this. And I really don't want that to happen, because I spent about 5 hours cutting this massive log. I just figured out that right now I should make a raised bed, just because I don't really have anything else to do, and it'll be pretty nice to have a place to lay down. Today we got a decent amount of stuff done. We started working on the raised bed, we collected the wood, and started and finished the ladder. The ladder is actually really nice. It is flimsy, but it still works, and I will be able to climb higher than before. We have a campfire. We have the massive stump that sadly split when I was trying to split the wood, which isn't good. I really hope this thing holds up. And I did actually notch this wood a couple of times, so right there and here. I'm not really sure why I did that. I guess it will fit your butt pretty nicely if you want to use it as a bench, but I feel like that's really the only use for it. That's going to be it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed the video and you want to watch some more of this series, then please feel free to like and subscribe. It really helps out my channel. My goal till the end of this year is to reach 1,000 subscribers. If that happens, I'm gonna be pretty excited. My goal is kind of to be like TA Outdoors and also be like Magnus at the same time. I want to do outdoor vlogs and also do Ninja Warrior, which is gonna be pretty cool. So hope you guys like this video, and peace out.